get your blunt shit sharp. I think it's a great challenge, and you can win cool prizes. Now, if it's gonna go on merit, I have no chance of winning. I sharpen my knives by myself. All my knives are razor sharp, but my technique is not the best. I think you can safely say that this knife is sharp. There you go. Good enough? Good. Now I'm gonna use my DC4 and just ever so lightly scratch the blade. And it's gone. You just do the ruler thing. I think it's safe to say it's one. Doesn't really take much. I'm gonna put this here. What I usually do is I go in a stropping-like motion. I just go like this. And if you do this, you will, well, very seldom have to deburr the knife. But this, what I'm doing here, this is very, very time consuming. It takes about 15 minutes with 800 grit sandpaper to get the little dents you put in the blade out. So bear with me. I'm not a big talker when I sharpen my knives, so excuse that, but I will say one thing. I love this contest. I've been learning so much from other people, and it really works if you read the comments. So just go and see what people have to say. For example, Doc Nightfall. Wow. He has good insights, and you've seen how he sharpened his knife. So that was amazing. That was really amazing. I really like, has to be my favorite so far. As for being honest, I think that's what you should do in this contest. Be honest and say what you really think of people's ability or skill to sharpen. Just go ahead and say, I disliked the video because I thought that wasn't a utility edge, or I disliked the video because it took too long, or because you used the system and I don't like that system. Whatever it is, just be honest about it and maybe you'll learn something. I know I did. I was being honest. I didn't try to be polite or anything, and I must say I learned. Now, this is not my usual position. I don't do this in front of a camera, and I sure as hell don't sit like this. Anyway, getting back to the honesty part, somebody took offense in my comment and went through all my videos and hit the thumbs down button. And I don't care. Whoever you are, I'm really sorry if I offended you. And you can go ahead and make a different account and hit the thumbs down button one more time. But I think you're missing the point. The point of this competition. The point is just learn something. See what you're doing wrong and learn something. There are great guys out there, great videos. I mean, so in that sense, please, if you are gonna write cKc result, I dislike the video, hit the thumbs down button. And if you liked it, you don't have to hit the thumbs up button. Just be very honest. Tell me what you think. A much sharper knife is obtained with more effort, and a faster result is obtained with the method you've seen so far, going back and forth on the sandpaper. That takes like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Just don't even bother with this, what I'm doing here. This is just the way I do it, and not on this knife, but on my more expensive knives. And I don't want to take so much material off, and then I keep the nice stropping motion going from the bottom of the blade to the tip, rotating. And I usually use sandpaper that's over 1200 grit. This is 800 grit, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Let's do the deburring stuff, and this is already a good edge. It's not a great edge by no means, but I'm gonna switch to the 1200, and I'm gonna keep the same motion. You can count your strokes if you want to or not. I usually sharpen my knives on the strop, and I go 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. But you don't have to. You certainly don't have to. On a strop. That won't take that much material off. Now for me, this is the cheapest way to sharpen knives. And you can sharpen a V-edge on this. Nobody says you can't. But I don't think this method is really good for a V-edge, because it's gonna put a slight convex on it. And if you don't like that, well, now there's a lot of resistance in the cut right now. I mean, you can see that. I hope you can see. There's no little hairs on the top. There's a lot of resistance in the cut there. But taking care of that is 3000 grit sandpaper or the strop. This is a cheap homemade strop, and this is some cheap compound, the only one I could get. But it works. If it works on my more expensive knives, it's sure as hell gonna work on this little knife. Now, I'm not really keeping the same angle here. I'm lifting a bit on one side because it's easier. And at the end, I usually lift more on both sides. Let's have a look-see. There's far less resistance in the cut, and it's all good. I'm under 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop here. I don't want to bore you guys. This is my way. Tell me what you think about it. I hope you learned something. I sure learned a lot from you guys. You guys have a great day.